Good morning and welcome to your daily dose of caffeine. This is Smell the Coffee with Diana Master and the gorgeous Glenora Shipura. How are you doing, my darling?
I'm doing good. It's good to be sitting next to my sister.
Right. I feel like we haven't seen each other in so long.
And I was traveling and busy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fine. It's good to be finally.
How was that?
I was fun. I mean, it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. And then you get back and then you're like, oh, wow, I'm so exhausted. But you don't realize it because you're enjoying the process.
And you still have that adrenaline. You know, the adrenaline is still pumping.
And I also hadn't been on theater in such a long time.
Yeah.
So being back on stage and then, you know, having the audience reaction. Man,
when your heart races just before you go on stage. And then you go on stage, and then you just kill it.
Yes,
and then the audience afterwards, like the applause, and just woo, like that feeling.
That's
unmatched.
Amazing. And then also Martha Mukaiwa, who writes for the Namibian, wrote like a beautiful review on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that happened. So you guys can Google it and find it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm very satisfied. I'm very happy that I got to
You're
do
fulfilled.
This. Yeah, very fulfilled. And it's what you want in your artistry, right?
Yeah, definitely to feel fulfilled. Yeah. That's kind of like a tongue twister. Feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. Oh no, I'm glad you definitely had fun. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend because, you know.
You told me. I understand.
But other people that are Glenora's friends that didn't show up, she's coming for all of y'all.
I know you guys.
And she knows where you live. Mm-hmm. You may think she doesn't know, but she knows. So you better sleep with one eye open at night. But after the break, we get into some of our bizarre, weird, strange top stories. So trust me when I say you don't want to miss it. Stick around. We'll be right back after this break. Okay, now starting off our stories today, a 121-year-old Cadbury Coronation chocolate to be sold at an auction. An untouched 121-year-old tin of chocolates is to be sold at auction. The perfectly preserved sweets were made by Cadbury to celebrate the coronation of King Edward VII and Queen Alexandra in 1902. They were given to 9-year-old Mary Ann Blackmore at her school that year, but instead of eating them, she decided to keep them as a memento of the occasion. The vanilla chocolates were passed down through her family until her granddaughter, Jean Thompson, 72, brought the tin to Hanson's auctioneers in Derby. Morven Fairley of Hanson's auctioneers said, back in that time, this was a real treat. Children never got chocolate. It was obviously such a special gift to this little girl that she thought she couldn't even touch it. The chocolates will be auctioned at Hanson's and are expected to fetch at least 100 to 150 pounds.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa. Okay, that's some crazy. But obviously nobody can eat this chocolate.
No. It's definitely way past its expiration date. I mean, you could try, but you
might
probably
end up
die.
in the hospital.
You probably die because they're 121 years old.
That's so crazy.
1902.
Nobody thought to eat them. Nothing.
The thing is,
it's so weird. Like it was in the house. And
that takes some special self-control to know that you have chocolate in the house and not eat it. I'm just going to keep it.
No.
Maybe we should do that. You know what we should do? We should make a time capsule.
Of some stuff that we're not going to touch for a while.
Like we should just make a time capsule. We bury it and then like
Yeah,
10,
if I'm not
20
seeing
years
it,
from
I
now.
think if I'm not seeing it, I'm cool with that. So what
Yeah.
do we put? Wine, chocolates, what else?
No, not food.
But wine, we can put wine.
Yeah, we can put wine because
It'll-
they say
it'll
wine gets
ages.
better with age.
Yeah, but we could put like messages and stuff like that.
We could put messages. We could put certain things, man. Like I don't know what we could put in a time capsule, but things that 10 years from now will be like, oh yeah, you remember this?
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
even just to see how things have changed. For example, packaging changes over the years.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe even plastic bags.
It's like, oh, remember
what we used to
yeah,
have?
we put a mask in there, like a COVID mask, and so it's like a
Yeah, we need a COVID mask in there.
definitely need a COVID mask in there.
Who knows? It might fetch for a few dollars.
Who knows?
It might fetch for a few
Who
dollars.
knows? You know what I want to put also?
Yeah.
The $30 Namibian note.
Ah, that's so rare. Yeah,
Because that is
for
a beautiful
feels-
note.
For that, it feels very rare, but
Yeah.
it's like,
But
wow.
that's a beautiful note.
I think all the notes, even like just everything, you just put like a 200.
Yeah, you
100.
put like a 10,
Because I think they're gonna
20,
change over the
50,
years.
100.
And then we'll be looking
30.
back and like, look at the $50, how it used to be.
Right? Like,
Ah,
I
so
think that'll be
cool.
beautiful.
That would be so cool.
do stick around because one of our adventures will be us.
Yes.
Making
in
our
10
time
years'
capsule.
time. So yeah, watch this space.
Watch the space.
Or watch the space. Well, moving on to our next story. I know we did this story earlier in the year.
Yes.
A woman who is accused for now, that's the term we're using, of killing her doppelganger. Now, police are saying they found new evidence implying that she tried to kill a family member before she killed her doppelganger. Now, the woman accused of killing her doppelganger in a bid to fake her own death allegedly tried to kill before, prosecutors have claimed. Now, last August, police found a body covered in blood inside a Mercedes parked up in Ingolstadt, southern Germany. The victim was initially named as Sharaban K, a 23-year-old German-Iraqi beautician from Munich, after her family identified the body. Now, however, a post-mortem examination raised questions about the person's identity, with the victim later being confirmed as 23-year-old Khadija O, an Algerian beauty blogger from Heilbronn in the neighboring German state of Baden-Württemberg. Now, Sharaban K, identified only by her first name and last initial as it's customary in the German legal system, was later accused of plotting the scheme with friend Shakir K, with both facing life in prison if convicted with their first-degree murder charges. Now, prosecutors now claim that Sharaban K had made a previous separate attempt to kill, saying she attempted to hire someone to murder a relative just 1 month earlier. Veronica Grieser of the Ingolstadt State Prosecutor's Office told Insider that cell phone evidence indicates Sharaban K made a payment to somebody else to kill one of her relatives in mid-July last year. Now, Grieser said the plan failed to materialize, explaining, according to the investigations carried out so far, the other suspect had assured Sharaban K that he would carry out the plan, but did not pursue it further, despite repeated requests from Sharaban K.
Okay. First of all, she killed her doppelganger.
Yes.
Okay? That's already bizarre. So
Yes.
she killed her doppelganger so that
Tried
she
to
could
fake
fake
her
her own death.
Yes.
So that she could live under someone else's identity? Was that it?
No, I think she was trying to just fake her own
Like to clear
and
herself.
just, yeah.
But then my thing is, if she kills her doppelganger and basically, oh, she's dead, right?
Yes.
Now, was she gonna go get plastic surgery, change her face, live
I'm
under a
wondering
new
what her
name?
plan was, because it's so weird. And then she was trying to kill literally a family member a month before that. So it turns out she and the so-called family member, they had a falling out or whatever, and then she hired someone
To kill a family member.
So maybe her faking her own death was, in a way, trying to
So it
exert
could have been.
punishment on the so-called family member.
It
I don't
could
know.
have been a grand, elaborate scheme.
Yeah.
Where basically, if the attempt had been successful of her relative, right?
Yeah.
If that had been successful, then she would then basically, I guess, commit suicide. I refuse to call it what it is, but basically she was going to also unalive herself, right?
Yeah.
So that it comes across as, oh, she was so guilty, and then she wouldn't be convicted
of
murdering her.
I see what you mean.
It could have been, yeah, it could have been something like that, yeah.
Yes, and then it looked like she's not guilty of killing the family member. Yes, it could be. She sounds like a very deranged person, just from what I'm picking up.
So.
Because there were no real like issues. They are talking about there was a fight with the family, but that's it. Like it's not. I mean, come on, family.
Because why go get someone else and murder that person?
And apparently, the way she lured the girl, she connected her on Facebook or on social media per se, and she tried all attempts until she said, because the other girl was a beautician, so she's like, I have a cosmetics company, I have an opportunity for you.
She probably thought, this is my big break.
Exactly, and then now she drives all the way to meet this one, and then this one kills her. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guys, be safe out there, especially via social media.
Especially
I'm very against social media connections. Like someone
through social media, like,
you know, one thing that's not so serious is when you post something on Instagram and you find those people that comment, nice picture, send it to this account.
What is that? I don't even know that.
So basically, there are these accounts that are meant to promote you. So if you post a nice picture, for example, you as a black woman, you could go on a page like, I don't know, Black Women Excellence. I don't know, these are not real names, but like, for example, this account. So they'll comment under your picture, gorgeous, send to Black Women Excellence. So now you go, open that page and see, oh, they have like 300,000 followers. Oh, okay, this is a good platform.
Yes.
And then you send the picture. And they'll be like, oh, nice. So you can choose this package for so many dollars, and this package for so many dollars, and this package, and it's like,
oh, that takes away the legitimacy of it. Like I would have thought, like, oh wow, we would want to feature you on our platform.
Yeah, because you're so amazing.
Represent everything that we're about, and we're giving you sort of this award or accolade, whatever, by
No.
And then it turns out I have to buy my way into that.
Yeah, you basically have to buy your way. So never believe what you see on social media.
So when I see somebody being featured on whatever, best what.
Exactly. Sometimes they paid. Most of the times they paid. Even some of these followers, people buy followers.
I was shocked to find that out.
Yeah.
It's actually true. Even views on
Even
YouTube,
views on YouTube and TikTok. So just be careful, guys. Like, not everything that you see is actually what it is.
But there are ways to decipher this. Like, for instance, if the views are, let's say, 1 million views, but the comments are like, I don't know, 100 comments, then something.
Yeah.
Like, then something is up.
Or like they have 50,000 followers, but then their pictures only have 100 likes.
Yeah.
Sus. Sus. Very sus.
Really?
But just be careful. Don't get so caught up in the social media thing and you forget your true self. And don't be trying to live outside your means to impress people on the internet that you don't even know.
That might be doing the exact same thing.
Exactly. Now moving over in some bizarre news. Smelly Burger King burger with whopping 20 slices of cheese leaves diners disgusted. I mean, I would be too. But Burger King has sparked a debate after launching a meat-free burger with a whopping 20 slices of cheese. The intense burger is currently only available in Thailand, but interest in it has peaked all over the world as fast food lovers debate whether it's a joke or not. Named the, quote-unquote real cheeseburger, the entire burger consists of just 20 slices of American cheese inside a sesame seed bun, with no sauce or other dressings. Announcing the burger on Facebook, a statement from Burger King Thailand reads, "Not for fun. This is for real. Real cheeseburger from Burger King, carrying up to 20 slices of American cheese. The cheeseburgers scream. Those who press like admin will be grumpy if they don't order." What? It's available until August 20 at a reduced price of 109 Thai baht or $3.10 at participating brunches. But if 20 slices isn't enough cheese, customers can add another 2 for just 20 baht or 57 cents.
I mean, I love, when I travel, I'm not going to lie, I love Burger King. And I would, that's my go-to fast food place. But What are you sure it's not like a prank and they're gonna come out and say like it was a
Well, I
marketing
mean,
ploy?
the
something?
influencer was there eating just 20 slices of cheese between the sesame seed bun. Like,
I mean, I could do that at home. Why
you
am I-
could literally
why
do it
am
at
I going to
home.
Burger King? I could literally slap all those slices of cheese.
Maybe we should try it.
I'm not gonna do that to my heart. Like I don't even think it
Like,
could
it
take
seems like it's just screaming cholesterol.
It
I mean, already
is.
fast food is, you know.
Yeah, but that
just
is cream-
20 slices
Exactly.
of cheese. But what's so special about it? There's no sauces,
Nothing.
no dressing,
Do you
nothing.
think we just like cheese like that? We like it next to the bun and with the,
and you know, with the
tomatoes
patty and
yes.
the lettuce and
Oh,
but just
and the sauce. Oh, the good sauce. Yeah, no, you can't do that to us.
no,
You can't
like
do
I
that to
can't
us.
imagine. I would be
And it's dry even. It looks very dry.
Exactly,
The
it
bun
looks
looks very
very
dry.
dry.
There's nothing like why are we doing this?
Don't get me wrong. I love cheese. I love cheese. But not enough to eat 20 slices of cheese between a sesame seed bun. That is just
alone
ridiculous.
with nothing else.
With nothing else. No meat, no sauce, no pickles, no cucumbers, nothing. Just cheese. Why? Why would you? Okay, I guess I could try it
At
for
home.
at home,
At home.
just for, you
I
know.
would try it at home,
But how do you even finish that? I would be so, like, I feel like it would just
my heart,
sit
I'm
there.
already just feeling bad for my heart. Just thinking about it, I'm
Exactly.
just like, whoa, no, we don't do that. We don't
No,
do that.
Burger King, do
Yeah.
better. Thank you. Next.
Thank you. Next. Now, moving on to our next story. I think we might have done this story, but in any case, I have some beef
Refresher
with,
course.
I have some beef with Elon Musk. I'm kidding.
Okay, doesn't everybody?
Now, Elon Musk's 75-year-old mom says when she visits her son, she sleeps on mattresses or blankets on the floor. Maya took to her son's social media site to tweet about the accommodations Elon provides to her. She announced that she has many memories of sleeping on mattresses or blankets on the floor, on couches, or a bed in the garage. Maya claimed that she's not the only one to sleep in uncomfortable locations when visiting Elon. Her other millionaire children, Kimball Musk and Tusker Musk, have done the same according to her account. We adapt, Maya explained. It's still better than sleeping on the ground in the Kalahari Desert with lions or hyenas nearby, which I did as a child. There's much to be said about the ethics of amassing a fortune so huge that no human could possibly utilize it in a lifetime. Yet it's something else entirely to build an empire while maintaining the public facade of not benefiting from the wealth you've acquired. Apparently, if you're part of the Musk family, being worth more money than any other person on this planet doesn't translate into having basic human decency.
That's your mother.
Offering
That
it-
is your mother, and you're letting her sleep in the garage?
And she publicly said, I think she was trying to say, yeah, we're humble. But I'm like, no, my
I'm sorry, but
75-year-old
also
mother
why
is not
she's-
going to be humbled like that. No.
But also, why is she sleeping in the Kalahari with lions?
Apparently, as a child, they moved a lot, she and her parents. But we need to dissect this story on the break. Because I was
Because-
like, what?
Like, I'm failing to understand. Like, the problem with rich people is they do things and they're like, but it's because we're so humble.
Yeah,
Really?
that doesn't sound
Are
humble.
you?
That doesn't
Are
sound,
you?
I don't believe it.
I also don't believe it. Like, they'll be like, listen, I go shopping at regular grocery stores too. I'm
Just
normal,
like
just
you.
like you.
It's not
Like,
the
I
same.
relate. You do not relate. Stop it. You're a trillionaire, gazillionaire.
Yes.
You cannot relate to people who actually sleep on a mattress on the floor. Sometimes they don't even have mattresses because they can't afford to. Stop doing that.
Stop
like,
trying to
that's
be
not
relatable,
okay.
and it's also just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
My
sense.
75-year-old mother could never. You know what I'm saying? And I can
Listen,
afford. No.
We know you have money. We know your kids
No.
have money.
No.
There's no way you are willing to do that to yourself.
No.
Because we just want
So
the
he
pictures
sleeps
so
in his
glamorous.
bed while the mother. No, that's just so wrong. Even if I had one bed, I would sleep on the floor and my mom sleeps.
Exactly.
Exactly. No, no, no.
But anyway, after the break, the Capricorn Foundation donated pumpkins and butternut through an initiative between the Namibian Correctional Services and the World Food Program to women at work. Pat Siverton will share what they did with the donation after the break.
Chatabiki bowl, chatabiki bowl, chatabiki, chatabiki bowl, chatabiki bowl, chatabiki bowl, chatabiki ball.
Lekker boys en die poppe daar in Nam. Een van my favourite lande in die hele wêreld, want julle die beste mense. Ek kom vir julle kuier. Dis 'n World Cup build-up. Ek het nou nie hierdie detail hierso. 20 Julie. Okay. Chat 'n bietjie bol live. Alright. Dis ek, Porrie, ons almal weet hy's 'n miljoen mense. Nick Mallet, die strydste shooter en seker die slimste rugby kommentator in die hele goedjies. En JP Kotse, ou JP Kotse, hy gaan vir ons so tussen 'n musiekie maak en ek het taal slaan. Boys, dit gaan fun wees. Julle weet hoe werk ons sê ding soos hy is, soos julle hom moet hoor. Soos wat ons almal dit ken. Karida. Soos wat ons almal hom ken. Daar om die braaie en die goed. Chat ons bietjie rugby in hierdie build-up tot die World Cup. Dis R300 per persoon 'n kaartjie. Dis by e-ticket, op die kaartjies op die link by e-ticket. Julle kan gaan kyk by my op die Radio Raps page op Instagram en op Facebook is dit daarso, dis by die Windhoek Country Club. Het ek nou alles gelees. Baie dankie aan die borg ook Castle Lager, die Republikein en dan King Price Namibia, want prys maak saak. Kry asseblief jou kaartjie. Ons het laas ook die issue gehad toe ek die stand-up gedoen het en die vorige chatballs, dan kom almal op nommer 99.99 en 9. En dan is dit vol. En dan is almal vir my in en daar's chirpies. Asseblief. Sien julle in Nam, ons sien verskriklik uit. Afvat hy.
Hello, I'm Pat Savitson from the Women at Work Training Center, and this is our Project Butternut initiative, which we're working together with Capricorn Foundation, who've sponsored this training course, and with Leader Foundation, who've provided the butternuts. And the object of the course is to teach the ladies how to preserve butternuts and to make different items with it, different food products. So we've done freezing, we've made puree, we're busy making jam right now, and we've also started the pickling process. There are 12 ladies from different projects, and they've all received butternuts, and they now have to learn how to preserve the butternuts because they need to use them later on in the year for their soup kitchens and their projects where they are feeding people. Capricorn donation has helped us in that we've had to buy extra ingredients like sugar and vinegar, spices, the bags for packing, the bottling, and their donation has gone towards assisting us in buying these products. So the butternuts, the ladies have received more butternuts than they can use in one session for their cooking. So when they preserve them, they will have butternut for the rest of the year or for the next few months that they can use, so that we're not wasting food. Women at Work is a training center where we train ladies or young people who haven't finished their schooling. We train them in home economics. In the old days we used to call it, now we call it hospitality. They learn cleaning and cooking and laundry and also life skills. It's an 8-week course. There are 6 weeks with us and 2 weeks they go back to a hotel or a guest house and they do practical work there. And then when they finish their course, we help them to find employment.
My name is Arena and I'm from Arena Niao and I'm from Singapore. Yes, I'm here today at the Butternut project. And here at Women at Work, and they train us how to make much better use of the butternut that was sponsored to us. We learned the first thing that we learned today was to soak the butternut. We are not yet finished with that one, but we learned how to make, to freeze butternut. You know, we cannot freeze things actually, but it's nice to learn how to freeze it and to keep it fresh. And now at this stage we do puree, butternut puree. You know, we bake the butternut with mince and everything in, but we just bake it and make puree. So that is also nice. And then we are busy now at this stage we are making cheese. So that's very interesting because it's the first time I hear about butternut cheese. That's it. And it's nice to be here, actually.
Hi everyone. We are here in Project Butternut. We are learning a lot, like how to preserve a butternut in so many different ways. So that, for example, it's like you would have a time to prepare them for the future when you don't have time, and then you can just get them. And most of what I've learned is you can preserve a butternut without putting them in the fridge. Like, for example, putting a butternut into a salt and let them.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We do hope you enjoyed our little show where, you know, we take a break and discuss things that are not so serious. Things that you find funny, things that you find bizarre. Because, I mean, there's already so much bad happening in the world. There's
I will
a
hope
lot.
to just, you know,
Just for these 30 minutes, just
lift off the load. Let's just laugh a
Exactly.
bit. Let's look at bizarre news. Let's be like,
Exactly.
what were they thinking? So we hope to warm your hearts in
Like a little
this,
bit.
A little bit.
Give you just 30 minutes of laughter and 30 minutes of joy and 30 minutes of no thoughts, brain empty, because, I mean, sometimes it really is giving no thoughts, brain empty. But that is it for today's episode. On that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.